Gently inhaling, stretching up with the arms. Exhale into a nice soft forward bend. Bend the knees, hips, ankles as much as you choose to, that's fine. Take one leg back, knee to the ground, and then inhale, lift the chest. Exhale back into a child's pose, which is sitting back onto your heels. You're going to slide forward as close to the ground as you can. Inhale, gently look up. Exhaling, toes go under. We're pressing up into downward dog, upside down V shape. We're going to bring the same leg forward. Inhale, look up. Bring the feet together at the front of your mat. And gently coming up. You can support yourself through the knees coming up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back to a standing position. I'm going to do another one on the opposite leg. So when you're ready, inhale up. Soft forward bend. Take the other leg back, knee to the ground. Inhale, look up. We're going to exhale back into that child's pose, sitting back onto the heels. Sliding forward, close to the ground. Gently look up. Exhaling back into our downward dog, our upside down V shape. Nice stretch through the back end of the body. Same leg comes forward, look up. And both feet return to the front of the mat. Gently coming up. Have a little shuffle around. If your feet have ended up in different places, just get them parallel again at the front of the mat. Just going to mobilize the spine from the top to the bottom vertebrae. We're going to inhale, arch backwards. We're going to exhale, gently roll the spine down. Roll the spine up. Keep going, gently into arching backwards. If you squeeze the glutes, squeeze your bum muscles, that supports the spine if that feels a little bit fragile. Go at your own pace. Move through a comfortable range. Don't overdo it. Don't go further than you want to or can do. So we're going to do 3 back arches, 3 forward bends, then we're going to do the same to the side. So rolling the spine down laterally, sideways, and then rolling the spine up to a standing position. We're going to clasp the hands behind our back, reaching away, knuckles reaching away from us, lifting the hands. If you can't quite reach, then you can grab a dressing gown belt or something. If you can't quite get that grip. Inhale, look up, reach up. Feel that stretch through the collarbones, through the front of the throat for 3 to 5 breaths. And then exhaling again into your nice, soft, easy forward bend, gapping the joints all the way from the bottom of the spine to the top of the spine. You might get a couple of clicks, releases through there. Either way, it's creating space in the spinal joints. Moving into a modified warrior. We're binding the arms to get a bit of tension through the armpits, through the chest. Dipping down onto that knee, and you're going to take 5 breaths here. Stepping forward. When you feel ready, same, taking the other leg back, folding the arms, sort yourself out, dip down onto that knee, and again you're going to take 5 breaths here. We're going to come into a sitting position. We're going to do a spinal twist. Very, very good for digestion. So we've bent the spine backwards, forwards, sideways, and now we're going to rotate from side to side. Cuddling the leg, cuddling the knee into the chest. Each exhale allows you to twist a little bit further perhaps. We're going to take 5 breaths. And the counting of the breath keeps our mind engaged, and it also makes us certain that we're paying equal attention from side to side in terms of stretching and strengthening. If it's uncomfortable to take the foot on the opposite across the leg, then you can do this as a modification on the same side. The important thing is to get the twist. So choose whichever one is comfortable and do the same on both sides. So we're going to finish in corpse position, Shavasana. Very important. You want your system, your nervous system, to assimilate the changes we've made. Get your pelvis, wriggle around, make your pelvis comfortable, shoulder blades comfortable. You might want to take a few breaths with the knees bent if straightening them is a little uncomfortable through the back. If you're not comfortable laying flat on your back, then lay on your side, lay on a bed. It's important that you're comfortable. Any amount of tension will not allow any letting go to happen. Whatever position you find yourself in, we're going to take 10 breaths. You can inhale into the chest, into the heart center, and exhale. You're not going to force it. You're going to encourage it. You're going to invite the breath. And perhaps you may experience each exhalation a little more melting into your mat, into the floor. Perhaps you may feel a sensation of heat. Perhaps you may have exerted a little bit of a light sweat on the body. Perhaps you're feeling like you're cooling down rapidly. All these little responses to the work you've just done that go unnoticed when we're focused externally, but they all matter. So ideally you want to stay here for 10 minutes. If you're able to stay longer, please do. You may want a blanket or sweatshirt or something close to hand. And just enjoy this feeling of giving yourself something. Namaste.